Hello everyone, and welcome to the second part of my vinyl collection. You know, very self-explanatory. I'm just going to show off the rest of my collection of vinyl. So, here we go. The record I want to show off is Camila Cabello's debut album. I really like this record. It's a lot of good pop music on here. I'm actually waiting for the rest of the Fifth Harmony members to release a solo album or something. I don't know what's going on over Normani, but anyways, this is Camila Cabello's first album. My favorite songs on this album are She Lost Control, Havana, and Consequences. This is the red vinyl of Camila Cabello's debut album. This is what the insert looks like for anyone that's interested. This is what the insert looks like. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I said already, great album. I can't wait to see what she does next. The next album I have to show you is Let's Make Love by the Brazilian Girls. The Brazilian Girls is this electronic group, but they kind of dip their toes in a lot of different genres. This is their newest album, I believe. Well, actually, it's kind of old by now, but their latest album that they released. My favorite songs on this album are Let's Make Love, Pirates, and Wild Wild Web. Pretty cool, pretty interesting group. If you want to listen to some cool electronic music, you should give this album a shot. Now we have the classic Elliot Smith album, Either Or. Not really much to say about this album that hasn't already been said. Elliot Smith, you know, rest in peace. Incredible singer, incredible songwriter. Has a very calming voice, but lyrics are incredibly sad. But that's cool because they're very relatable. I don't know. Some people listen to happy music when they want to feel better. I listen to very sad music when I want to feel better. The idea that I'm sad and he's sad and we're both sad together usually helps me throughout the day, helps me get over tough issues whenever things get hard. So yeah, Elliot Smith classic album. Speaking of classic albums, this is Britney Spears' debut album, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Yeah, what can you really say about this album? This is a masterpiece in terms of pop music in the 90s. This kind of defined pop music in the 90s. Not one bad song on this album. My favorite songs on this album, however, are Hit Me Baby One More Time, Soda Pop, and I Will Be There. Yeah, it's just a really great album. And I believe this vinyl is colored. I'll show you the colored vinyl in a little bit. And yeah, just a great album. Another classic album in a different genre. This is Britney Spears' debut album, Baby One More Time. What can you say about this album? It defined pop music in the 90s. It's a masterpiece in terms of pop music. It really launched Britney Spears' career. I don't believe she's made a bad album. Everything she's made I really enjoy. But this very much might be my favorite Britney Spears album of all of her albums. As far as the vinyl goes, nothing too special. It's just clear vinyl, which is fine. I'll show you that in a little bit. But anyways, Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. Classic pop album. Great. Fantastic. For those of you who are interested, this is what it looks like inside. It's just a clear vinyl. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, so this is what it is. Clear vinyl, Britney Spears, Hit Me One More Time. For those of you who are interested in what it looks like. Continuing on the Britney Spears train, this is In the Zone, another Britney Spears album. I really like this album a lot of different variety on the beats. My favorite songs on this album are Breathe on Me, Brave New Girl, and Every Time. Every Time kind of has a weird place because whenever I hear the song Every Time, I just imagine that scene in Spring Breakers with Ashley Benson and Vanessa Hudgens just running around shooting people and causing chaos everywhere they go. So yeah, it's a really good album. I don't think she has a bad album, so just another album that I enjoy of hers, different from her debut album. It seems like she was always evolving. It was always pop music, but she always had like a different variety in her beats. So yes, In the Zone, Spring Breakers. I'll show you what the vinyl looks like inside in a little bit, but yes, another classic album from Britney Spears. For those of you who are interested, this is what the vinyl looks like inside. It's a bluish, almost tie-dye looking vinyl. It's pretty cool. And this is what the insert looks like. for those of you who are also curious. So yeah, Britney Spears, In the Zone, another fantastic pop album. Here is Britney Spears' self-titled album on vinyl. My favorite songs on this album are Slave to You, Boys, and Overprotected. I know those are singles, but those are my favorite songs on this album. You know, just more pop perfection from Britney Spears. This is also a colored vinyl, and I will show you what that looks like in a couple of seconds. But yes, Britney Spears' self-titled album, amazing. I love pop music, and she just does it for me. She does it for me. She's great at that particular genre. Fantastic. Free Britney Spears. Once again, for those of you who are interested, this is what the vinyl looks like inside. I guess they all are very similar, very kind of tie-dye-ish. Blues and yellows for the most part. This is what the insert looks like. Just pictures of her in various different colors. You know, really great album. Really good pop music. Buying music from Britney Spears makes me feel kind of weird because all the stuff that she's been going through lately. So I need to do research to make sure that I'm not like giving my money to some weird corporation that's messing her around. I need to do more research into that. But yeah, just another great album from Britney Spears. Hopefully she gets the help that she needs with the current situation that she happens to be in. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't have all the information. I don't want to act like I do. But anyways, Free Britney, another great album from hers. Now this is what I'm really excited to show you. This is Charli XCX's new album, How I'm Feeling Now. She made this during quarantine, which is really cool. Granted, you don't really have to be doing anything right now during quarantine other than surviving. But it's really cool that she made this during quarantine. And you know, I'm a huge fan of Charli XCX, but when I first heard that this album was coming out, I was excited and I was nervous because I was like, ooh, how is this going to turn out? How is this going to turn out considering all the stuff that's going on, considering everybody has to figure out a new way to process things and a new way to work. So I was very nervous. When I found out that this album was coming out. But you know what? I was wrong. She released another great album. This is another great piece of hyperpop. This is another great piece of Charli XCX doing what she does best. You know, fantastic, fantastic album. Once again, not for everybody, because I know a lot of Charli XCX's fans, they kind of want her to go back to the True Romance era. But I mean, at this point, you either like it or you don't. I highly doubt that there's still some diehards out there like, oh, one day she's gonna put out a True Romance or a Sucker type album again. Nothing wrong with those albums. I love them too. But she's been on this wave for a while, and I just assume that she's gonna keep doing stuff like this. Anyways, Charli XCX, How I'm Feeling Now. My favorite songs on this album are Pink Diamond, Anthems, and Party For You. I was kind of indifferent between yellow or orange. I just picked up whatever one I could get. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. It matches the orange sweater in the background. That wasn't intentional. That just happened. So anyways, yes, this is the orange vinyl to Charli XCX's How I'm Feeling Now. So yeah, that's the end of part 2 of my vinyl collection. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You know, as I say, leave a comment, leave a like if you want to. I don't usually make these types of videos. I usually make like short films, but nothing's really going on right now, and I wanted to use my camera a little bit more, so I decided, well, let me try this out, see what happens. So, if you got any comments on how I can improve, what you like, what you didn't like, I'm open to it. Just don't be, I guess, too mean. But anyways, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I might make more, who knows. But yeah, have a nice day. Enjoy life. Try and relax. Everyone's going through stuff right now. Everyone just needs to try and be kind to people and be nice. And that's it.